car. 8 hours for what? Oh, tell me what I got. Been working so hard, I'm punching my card. 8 hours for what? For what? For what? For what? For what?
Been working too damn hard, I'm punching that same card. 8 hours of customer good. Oh, tell me what I got.
I got this feeling that time's just holding me down.
I hate this feeling, time is holding me down.
I'll hit the ceiling, or else I'll tear up this town. Tonight I gotta cut loose, foot loose, kick off these obligations. Please, Louise, hold me off of my knees. Jack, get back, come on, before we crack. Lose, you're loose. Everybody cut the loose.
You're leaving Chicago.
That's right, I'm leaving you guys for the Clyde open spaces.
What he means is he's leaving Chicago for some hick town no one's ever heard of.
Hey, people have heard of it.
Yeah? What's the name?
Oh, you find one in map.
Yeah, but what's the name?
Oh, come on, people fucking have them all over.
What's the name of it?
Beaumont.
Beaumont? Where the hell is Beaumont?
Somebody to tell you that life ain't passing you by. Life ain't passing me by. Tell you it will if you don't even try. Well, if you only cut. Cut foot loose. Whoa. Cut foot loose. Oh, cut foot loose.
Mom, where are you gonna put all that stuff? I can't even close the trunk.
Ryan, don't start. I don't want to move any more than you do.
Then let's not go.
Look, I too wish your father hadn't left. I too wish that things could be the way they were. And we both wish I could be one of those strong single moms who suddenly become self-sufficient. But I'm not. Please, feel free to disagree.
Mom, we have a 10-hour drive ahead of us. We have plenty of time to disagree.
First we got to turn you around and put your feet on the ground. Now take a hold of your soul. All right, keep holding me down. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Oh, here we go. Come on.
On a Sunday, Lord, I pray, tell me exactly the words to say. Give me strength and maybe then I can reach my fellow men, so we all may rise again. Thank you, Lord. Amen. Welcome to Beaumont. Good morning. I took a long way to church this morning, down past the old creek. I heard birds chirping and a road choir warming up in the distance. And I was reminded of a line from our great poet, Walt Whitman, who wrote, "I hear America singing." And I thought, aren't we the songs we sing? Don't we lift our voices to tell the world who we are and what we believe? So this morning I'm asking you, what song are you singing?
We've only been through 2 days and already
with my father, Mom, there's not too many places you can stay. But maybe Mom can find a job that's steady. And maybe I can stay this for a year. And maybe things won't be so bad. And maybe I will miss my dad. And maybe we can start a new life here.
But if Walt Whitman were alive today, what song would he hear America sing? All day when I turn on television, all I can hear is the music of easy sexuality and relaxed morals. I hear rock and roll music and the endless chant of pornography. And all I can think of is, why does our Lord allow this? We know that God has the power to turn all of those books and movies and records into one big fiery cinder like that. But he doesn't. And why? Because our Lord is testing us. He is seeing whether we'll choose his path, and that is why every day we must ask ourselves, have I done the right thing?
Have I done the right thing? Picking up my life, packing up the past. That's always frightening. Have I done the right thing?
The right thing, the right thing. We strive to do what's right. The right thing, the right thing. Sin is a matter of black and white.
This morning we welcome 2 new souls to our parish, fresh from Chicago. Ethel McCormick and their son, Ron. Is it? Come, speak up. Let the Lord hear your voice.
Brenda! Brenda!
Red. Interesting name. Is that short for something?
No.
There's rumors going round about the new kid, and everybody's talking till they're blue. 'Cause you know how a stranger is, if he's not dumb, he's dangerous. But either way, he's someone new.
Now I'd like to inform my wife, I, her daughter Ariel, this morning's convocation.
God is God, follow him and never wrong. He has made the stars just to light your way.
Everybody.
On any Sunday morning, here we'll be, raising our voices in harmony, gathering to join the feast, asking not the Lord at least, we pray that one day, once our clouds have ceased, we will be
Go in peace. Well, Mrs. McCormick, your sister has certainly been excited about your moving in with them.
Oh, Lulu and Wes have been my rock.
It's been no big deal. We'll just move right here again.
And Red, where's your uncle with it?
You remember my old tool shed over the garage?
Oh, Wes, that place is a greasy dump. Well, no more.
Picture this. Powder blue wallpaper, chocolate brown carpets.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
When will Mr. McCormick be joining us?
Mr. McCormick won't be joining us.
My husband and I are separated.
Yeah, you're off to go find himself.
Ren, please.
Bye, bye! I just made some of my Toll House cookies. Lulu, you taste one and you'll burn every recipe in your kitchen.
Won't you join us, Miss McCormick? Eleanor wants to show us what heaven tastes like. Call me Ethel, please. Only if you call me by.
Save a cookie for me, Ethel.
So, Red, all set for school tomorrow?
We got all done last week. Coach, helped us get us set up.
Reverend, did you hear that new English teacher's plan to introduce some vulgar modern novel into our American Lit course?
Slaughterhouse 5? Yes, I've received several calls.
Slaughterhouse 5. Great book, cover cover. Real bitch and story, if you ask me. Oh, Slaughterhouse 5, right? Yeah, it's classic.
It's a classic.
Do you read eat much?
Well, Coach, maybe in another town it's a classic.
In any town with the West. Tom Sawyer is a classic.
That's what Tom Sawyer wants.
Hey, excuse me, Dad. Rusty and the girls are going out for burgers tonight. Can I?
Tomorrow's a school day.
Dad!
Ask your mother.
We already did, Reverend, and she said it's okay with her if it's okay with you. So, is it okay with you?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? Great sermon, Reverend. Oh, no, what you said about Walt Whitman and rock and roll and your soul and all that stuff. I mean, I was like, who knew?
I praise indeed. Gentlemen,
I, on the other hand, thought my dad was never going to shut up.
Then why don't you just talk to him, Ariel?
Why? He never listens to me in any way. Welcome to Beaumont.
Addie.
He's cute when you do, don't you think? Yeah, I bet he knows he's cute, doesn't he, when you do?
Shut up and put your tongues back in your mouth and let's go.
I'll see ya.
And where are you going?
Where do you think?
And if the question ever comes up, I was with you guys all night, right?
Are you asking us to lie for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
hey, good looking. Miss me?
You wish.
Hey there, Ariel. How's it going?
Hey, Travis. Lyle.
Oh my God, did I interrupt your weekly poetry club meeting?
Very fine. Who's that new guy at church?
Oh yeah, the new kid. He's a Chicago transplant with all the charm and sophistication that comes from living in the big city.
Should I be jealous?
I'm counting on it.
Hey, Chris, just what are you doing with the preacher's daughter?
Anything that I want.
Yeah, and what does she get out of it?
Everything that she needs.
Like you know.
She's like the day she was born yesterday. With her innocent looks and a little town away. When she's smiling at me, she's got angels in her eyes. But I see how she moves and this girl really cooks. She taught me some tricks you can't learn in books. And I'm starting to think she's the devil in disguise. The grace around. She knows what you like. I hope what you need. When it's night, just wait. Yeah, cover some ground. The girl gets around, 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 around. You got this girl gets around.
I swear, God is gonna strike you down with a light.
No, she's not.
She is not excellent.
Yeah, well, we like to pretend he's a man among men. But when his hands in his pockets, he cannot pretend. Don't worry, baby, your secret's safe with me. And he pours me in tears with fears and advice, but I'll keep him around, 'cause when temptation strikes, I got the number and he's got the key.
The girl gets around. She knows what you like. I got what you need. Yeah, 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 yeah. When tonight, yeah, we got some ground. Around, you got this girl gets around. Reverend Moore, I went to the burger blast. Your friend said I might find you here. We were just on our way. Your mother said you might be cold.
Evening, Reverend.
The girl gets around. She knows what you like. I know what she needs. When tonight,
Just wait.
girl gets around, 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 around. You got this girl gets around.
Met at church the other day? Small world, right? I mean, your classmate.
Howdy! Teasing him up.
Hey, mister, you bought me.
Sorry.
Don't you ever look where you're going?
I said I was sorry.
Hey, you're that new kid from Chicago, ain't you?
Right.
Smart ass, huh? Listen, fella, around here you push somebody, they push back. Next thing you know, you got, well, two people pushing. Get it?
Got it. Well, let me ask you something. They sell men's clothing where you got that hat?
What is that? Some kind of stupid joke?
No. It's a really good joke.
Oh, that's it, man. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh, please, God, kill me. What? Kill me. Do it. Oh, that's the most interesting thing I've heard since I hate this damn town. I'm Rand. I'm recording. You up?
Willard Hewitt.
Willard. So what do you guys do around here for fun? Everything but that. You got any balls?
Nope.
What about clubs?
Nope.
Arcade?
Nope.
What about...
Nope, man, nope. We do have a full ramp down by the interstate.
Wow, I really do admire you. I could never do what you guys do around here.
Yeah, and what do we do around?
Absolutely nothing. I never walk on the action line. I don't believe I ever could. People try to slow me down, saying, boy, you really should kick back and chill, but I can't stand still. I can't stand. I told the doctor, she said, son, I cannot offer you a pill, so I never find relief, and so I've got to move until I've had my fill, but I can't stand still. That's where I come from, life's never come from. I wish I could take you there. Oh, we had the world on feet, not the sweet, and now, grab a seat, check it out. Oh, I thought it never would end, but I lost it somehow. Take a look at me now. I'm trying hard to tone it down. Gotta watch my P's. Maybe look before I leave. Then I say, hey, what's the use? Ain't done it yet, but I can't forget how it feels when you dance and you drop. Don't even start to suggest that I stop. I never will. Oh, I can't stand. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. Well, somebody kill me. Cause I can't stand still. No.
Young man, just what do you think you're doing?
Oh, just showing Willard here a couple things we used to do in Chicago. You know, Chicago, the Tunnel Ground.
That's not what it looked like.
Oh, come on, I was just showing him a couple sets, things we used to do in clubs. Don't what? Don't do this.
Mr. McCormick.
Oh, shit.
What?
Listen to me, man.
Oh, I get it. School program, you're not supposed to have any fun.
That sort of remark may pass for wit in Chicago, but here we speak simply. Let me make this as clear as I can. There is absolutely no dancing at any time allowed, of any kind, anywhere within the town limits of Beaumont.
Seriously.
Ever.
Oh, okay, I get it. Joke from the new kid, right? Oh, dancing so well.
Mr. Hewitt, inform your friend.
It's against the law.
Get out.
Shut up. Mr. Clark, sir, Red is very sorry. He was ignorant of our local law, and I will inform him of his ignorance.
I will see both of you in my office after school.
Oh my gosh, Willard, the way you spoke to Principal Clark, that was like the longest sentence you've ever made.
Chin up, Mr. McCormick.
Such a turn on watching a guy fight in the face of authority, isn't it, when you do?
Is that guy serious?
Serious as a heart attack.
About dancing.
It's been illegal now 5.5 years, ever since the accident.
What accident?
The Batani Bridge accident.
You've never heard of the Batani Bridge accident?
I mean, if I did, would I be doing all of this?
Should I take this one?
Please.
Be my guest. So there were these 4 kids that we all grew up with, and there was this big dance over in Baylor County, and now maybe it was the rain that night, or maybe they did get a little crazy in the car, but somehow they lost control of their vehicle. It sped off the bridge through the barrier and landed 35 feet in the Petani River.
Did anybody survive? Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and when the sheriff's department released the autopsy report, it claimed that there was alcohol and marijuana in the blood, and everyone in the town went nuts.
Yeah, that's when Reverend Moore got so righteous. He started blaming everything and anything on drugs, rock and roll.
And dancing?
You got it. Town council heard him, he proclaimed it all a sin, and just like that, they passed this law.
Hold up, Reverend Moore has that kind of power?
Reverend Moore.
He is the power.
He is the law.
How could you stand to live like this?
Practice. Years of practice.
It's not like Chicago. I mean, it must be so cool to live in a big town where you can get mugged by people you don't even know.
Yeah, I really miss that. Thought living in a small town would be perfect, like one big happy family.
Let me tell you about that family. There's tongues wagging every time you make a move.
There's fingers pointing every time you turn around.
There's heads shaking the minute you cross the line.
And there are eyes everywhere. Careful what you do, someone's on to you. Careful what you do.
Careful what you say, 'cause you're on display every night and every day.
Someone is hiding in the great unknown. And every time you think that you're alone, somebody's eyes are watching.
Somebody's eyes are seeing you come and go.
Somebody's out there waiting for the show.
You've got no disguise from somebody's eyes.
Thanks for the advice, but it's not gonna get to me.
Gets to everybody.
You don't know me.
And you don't know Beaumont.
Somebody, 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 somebody's eyes. Whoa. Somebody, 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 somebody's eyes. Whoa.
You're gonna have to learn about Beaumont. The stop sign means stop.
I thought I did.
And that music of yours is playing awfully loud.
Oh, so you pulled me over because my music's too loud.
Watch the attitude, kiddo. Book of Jane? This a friend of yours, Chuck? The city kid? I wouldn't let him kiss my ass.
They seem nice.
Careful how you speak, turn the other cheek. Be careful how you speak.
Think the naughty thoughts, and if you get caught, well, then boy, you bottle of trouble.
Somewhere there's someone with a perfect view. And they're just dying for a little peekaboo. Somebody's eyes are watching. Somebody's eyes will never close, never sleep. Somebody's after the secrets that keep. There's got alibis from somebody's eyes.
This boy tried turning my wrestling practice into a brawl.
Yeah.
Oh, so I suppose your fist just ran into my face, huh?
That's enough. My boys know the difference between a wrestling match and a street.
Oh, really, Coach? Because a wrestling match
That
is usually
is
one-on-one.
enough out of you. This is the 3rd time in as many weeks that you've been dragged into my office. You're suspended from the restaurant. What? Indefinitely.
Somebody, 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 somebody's eyes. Oh. Somebody, 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 somebody's eyes. Oh.
Do you know how hard it was for me to get you that job at Dillingham's hardware store? Not even a month later, and you get fired.
Every day it's bad news with you. Every day.
Lulu, don't exaggerate.
Hush. You're not helping things.
Ren, what did happen?
Nothing I should be fired for. Willard came into the store and asked for change for $1. So I opened up the register and I put my hand in, and then when Mr. Dillingham saw me, he decided that I was stealing, and then he went crazy.
That's because everything you do makes people suspicious.
Are you on drugs?
No, but why don't you frisk me? Because I'm pretty sure you've gone through everything else in my room.
Ren, apologize to your uncle.
Listen, young man, I know I'm not your father.
Yeah, you can say that.
Wes!
Ethel, don't say it.
I can't not say... Wes, I understand.
Right now, just don't say anything.
Never love too loud, never leave a crowd.
Never dress for scandal, we held to pay.
If you've ever had anything to hide, think twice before you step outside. Somebody's eyes are watching. Somebody's eyes are following every move. Somebody's waiting to show they don't approve. Nothing turns right. Somebody's eyes. From somebody's eyes. You can tell the scars. From somebody's eyes. Whoa. Somebody's eyes. Whoa.
I gotta still not crazy about my scene. Tell them.
I will. Reverend Moore.
Hey, maybe not tonight. I'm not in the mood for one of his sermons. Bye now. Go home. Hi, Dad. Mom.
Are you hungry?
I'm starving. Oh, what's this? No, wait, don't tell me. It's hiding. The second sonata?
The fourth.
Number 4. Right. I guess that kind of music's okay.
Meaning,
She's just making a joke, Shaw.
I'm aware of that, Vi. This kind of music is uplifting. It doesn't confuse the mind.
You're working on your sermon?
I am.
Remember when I was a kid? On Sundays I'd sit down front and I would listen to you practice over and over.
I do indeed.
Then I would clap and then you would bow. Remember?
You seem to have outgrown that.
Shaw, what just happened? Did I say something wrong?
Your father's had a difficult day.
Why, I can speak for myself.
Honey, why don't you go sit at the table?
I'm not really hungry.
Shaw, if you're angry with Ariel, please tell her why.
I'm not angry. I'm concerned.
Then get to the point. You just speak and nothing gets said.
Have you seen her with this Chuck Cranston? The last time I walked in on
You
two of them,
told me.
the boy has a record of arrests, Vi.
And the more he objects, the more intrigued she's going to be.
So I should just hold my peace.
I do. And I pray that her infatuation with Chuck Cranston that's no longer the mine with Elliot Criswell.
Elliot Criswell was not an overheated delinquent.
Oh, he most certainly was.
This is not funny.
I'm trying to lighten the mood.
Well, I can't. I'm frightened about where Ariel is. What she's doing when
You
she's...
can't just expect her to sit home with
Let's
us.
stop this conversation right here.
Conversation?
Why?
I seem to have walked in one of your sermons.
Please, let's not say something we might regret.
Swallowing my words, staring at the floor, counting little cracks in the top, struggling to smile without choking, learning to be silent. Watching how the dust dances out the door. Noticing my hands start to shake, contemplating taking up smoking, learning to be silent. Always hearing, hush, Ethel, please, Vi, let's not have this conversation. And so I stand by while my mind takes a small vacation. La 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 la.
myself.
Rusty, how do you pronounce this word? Camelot. Really? Really. You know what part I like best?
I like the part where King Arthur and Guinevere are riding over Guinevere. It's right after the part where Mordred comes in and says, I'm the king. What?
You read a book.
Cliff notes. It took me forever.
Well, it's even better in a book. There's all these knights riding on horseback and jousting and storming the castle. And all we get are guys in overalls riding pickup trucks.
Hi, Willard.
Hey, y'all. How you guys doing?
Hi.
Hey, Rusty.
Hi, Willard.
I gotta go see guys.
Hey, Willard. That's it?
You two are pathetic.
When are you two going to have a real conversation?
Oh, I don't think Willard's capable of a real conversation. I kind of like that in a guy.
Hey, Ren has a new job.
Great, it's only my second day and I haven't gotten fired yet, so
You may have found your future.
I may have. What can I get you?
Diet Coke. Diet Coke.
All of the Hooler Brother double patty cheese melt with extra mayo and order of fries and a Diet Coke.
Gotcha. Ariel, what's your budget?
It's not on the menu.
If Chuck sees you flirting with Ariel, you are a dead man.
She usually doesn't even remember me.
Well, you look like such an asshole in that uniform. It's easier to pick you out.
Oh, Willard, you're just always looking for a fight, aren't you?
Mama says it's my nature.
Just shut up and tell me what you know about Ariel.
Well, I know she's been kissed a lot. And she's on you like hot on a slot.
Get out of here.
Ariel likes trouble, and you have definitely proved to everybody in this town that you are TRUBL.
Come on, I was only teasing him. That is more than teasing. Red is from out of town. And don't tell me that kind of isn't hot.
You want out of Beaumont so bad, I bet you memorized bus schedules.
You just told us that you read to escape the other world. Exactly! In books, I get to meet guys who amaze me.
What about Ren?
What about him? He's sort of smart.
He's kind of tall.
I think he's handsome. Cute, maybe.
But can he really compete with Chuck Cranston, the rugged, dangerous high school dropout / drug dealer who was recently evicted from a trailer park? I don't think so.
So what's your deal with Rusty?
Beats me. I mean, I think she's cute and all, but I can never understand what the hell she's saying. She talks faster than any girl I've ever met.
It's because she's into you.
You think?
If only I could find a guy who would make the first move. If only I could find a guy who, when he went to kiss me goodnight, he'd take the toothpick out of his mouth.
If only I could find a guy.
Where are all the good men gone? And where are all the gods? Yeah! Where's the streetwise Hercules to fight the rising odds? I'm going to know. Isn't there one night upon pirate's steed? Late at night, I toss and I turn. I toss
Oh, God, I'm late. Chuck's gonna lose it.
Ariel, what the hell's going on? We did it half an hour ago.
Chuck, I'm sorry.
I don't like you making a fool of me.
And why would you? You do such a great job of it yourself.
Shut up, Rusty.
Will you be joining these ladies for dinner?
I see me mid-April. What am I, talking to myself?
No, it's okay. You're right. Calm down, honey.
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't ever tell me what to do. I know what your friends think of me. And that's bullshit. And these 3 dogs, I'll be tied on the porch. Let's go.
No.
Get in the truck.
No.
Excuse me?
I said no. Part of that, don't you understand?
When the preacher's daughter says no, it just makes me...
Leave me alone, Chuck!
I believe she said no.
And I believe this is none of your business.
Oh, I don't think we formally met. I'm Randy. I'm McCormick. And you are?
Get your hand out of my face, and get your face out of my sight. Hey, Chuck, you looking for a fight?
No one told me to be shot.
What is going on here?
Oh, nothing, ma'am. We were just discussing the comfort and safety of one of your valued customers.
Think that's funny?
Cranston, your pickup truck is in the handicapped parking, which is the space reserved for people with physical, not emotional disabilities.
You haven't seen the last name before me.
Could I please kick his ass?
What's that your mama says? Before you make a fist, make sure it's your fight.
Yes, ma'am.
And this is not your fight. I know the rest of you have a curfew. And McCormick,
I know, ma'am. I'll turn in my name.
listen, I'll see you after school tomorrow.
So I'm not fired.
Not yet.
Thank you so much.
You're either really funny or really stupid.
Take your pick. Which one?
Haven't made up my mind yet. You want to see something?
Don't you have a curfew?
Ooh, you're right! Please. My dad invented it. Don't you think that rules are made to be broken? Come on!
What are you doing?
I'm answering the train! I'm saying I can't wait for the day I get on board and leave Beaumont! Try it!
I'm good. I just ate. You really are something, aren't you?
What do you mean?
I mean, full package. Minister's kid, Chuck, Cranston's girlfriend.
Guilty.
Just a church-going gal with some badass cowboy boots.
Oh, my dad hates me wearing these boots.
And you just love that, don't you? Getting up in his face.
That way he'll notice when I'm gone.
Where are you gonna go?
College, for starters. I would like some places my dad doesn't even know about. I want to speak 5 languages and see the world, and he wants me to teach English in Baylor County. They don't even speak English in Baylor County.
That's surprising. I don't really see you as a teacher.
Thank you! I can't do that either. I can't see myself as a teacher either, but I'll leave that to my dad.
He's a preacher, not a teacher.
When you're good at it, it's the same thing, and he used to be really good.
What changed?
His mind, he closed it.
I noticed.
He used to be so open, so inspiring. I've seen him give people hope when hope was gone. I watched him change lives.
Well, if you love him that much, why do you want to piss him off so bad?
I didn't say I loved him.
I know what you mean about loving people. My dad,
Yeah, what happened there?
he left. He just walked out. No goodbye, no nothing. He's gone.
But you've got a lot to say to him.
Yeah, a lot.
Like what?
I
Tell us the train. I do.
How could you just get up and leave Mom and me? God, I hate you!
Feel better?
I don't know.
Do you want to kiss me?
Maybe someday.
Someday? What do you mean someday?
I just have a feeling you've been kissed a lot. I feel like a pale in comparison.
You don't think much of me, do you?
Actually, I think about you a lot more than I thought I would. Come on. I'll watch you.
Somebody's eyes are watching. Somebody's eyes are following every move. Somebody's waiting to show they don't
Let's see. Principal Clark, you owe Eleanor.
75 cents. And Vi, you owe me $1.25.
Eleanor, why is it that the only place my prayers seem to fail me is at the bridge table?
Oh, evening, Reverend.
You all know Ren McCormick.
Evening, Mr. Clark. Coach Dunbar.
Oh, hi, Mrs. Dunbar.
Miss Moore.
Welcome, Ren.
Erdu, all this time we thought you were up in your room.
Doing your homework.
It's hard to impose a curfew on the young people of my congregation when I can't seem to enforce one in my own home.
Oh, what's that old phrase? The shoemaker's kid always goes barefoot, right?
Oh, would you look at the time?
Well, I sure can't empty a room, can't I?
It's a rare talent.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, I can assure you it was not meant that way.
I believe that's yours.
Ren! Thank you for,
Walking you home.
yeah, that too.
This was fun, Reverend. Don't you think? God, I really blew it in there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I mean, I just kept talking and talking and talking, and then I ended up putting my foot in my mouth.
Your mother said you were good at that, but I had no idea.
Good night, Miss Moore.
Good night, Ren.
I don't want you to see him again.
Why not? Just because he hasn't lived in this town his whole life?
That's not it. Clearly the boy has no respect for authority, and everyone's been telling me that he's a troublemaker.
Who's everyone? The Bridge Club? Give me a break.
Ariel, what am I going to do with you?
With me? Dad, lately all you do is look for the worst in people, and then of course you find it.
Where'd that come from?
From you, Dad. Today's sermon is the world is evil and Ariel has to be locked away in a tower.
That's a little melodramatic, don't you think?
No, I don't. Dad, you make me feel like a prisoner in my own home. And I hate it. I just hate it.
Well, someone's got to put a foot down.
I didn't say anything.
I don't enjoy being her jailer. I don't relish telling her no. But then I think, what if I fail her? How can I just let her go? I strive to be a good preacher. I try not to go overboard. But then I think, if I can't reach her, how can I face my Lord? And heaven help me shoulder my load. Every day's a struggle. Still, someone's got to take the high road. If I don't, who will? I became a man of God to do his work, to spread his word, to ease some pain and dry some tears. That was the plan. But I might have thought twice, if only I knew that I'd spend all of my time saying, no, don't do that. I see everyone prays for salvation. I'm happy to give them tools. The trouble is, here's my frustration. Nobody wants to have rules. And heaven help me with my labors. How can you expect one man to save his
mom. McCormick, you and your friends are late.
Coach, Fred is hurt. Look at his eye.
And his hand, he's all banged up.
It's nothing.
Please don't waste your breath or my time with another lame excuse.
It's not an excuse. After Ren walked me home last night, some guys jumped him.
Yeah, they just started wailing on him. There was like 6 of them.
Willard, there was only 3 guys.
Anybody you know?
Well, if you're suggesting that I took names, then no.
You know, McCormick, it seems that when you're not causing trouble, it finds you anyway. Ariel, I'd advise you to stay away from this guy. I've been asked to look out for you.
Oh, my father called you. Surprise, surprise.
It would make all of our lives much easier if you just cooperate.
Oh, gee, then if my daddy makes a call, then will you get off my back?
It's Private Matthew or put your daddy walk out in the first place.
Count to 10, man, count to 10. Mama says just count to 10.
You'd be wise to listen to your friend. Ariel, get stretching. And you, drop and give me 30.
You're kidding, right?
You're right. Make it 50.
He's not faking, Coach. He's really hurting.
Thank you for your diagnosis, Dr. Willard. You can give me 50 as well. As a matter of fact, you all can give me 50, courtesy of Mr. McCormick over here.
Oh.
Just do it. Come on. 1, 2, I can't hear you.
3, 4,
Only 46 more.
5, 6,
Is he gone yet?
7, 8.
Hey, Ben, thanks a lot.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's just the whole damn town's so wound up.
Hey, man.
You got no place to blow off any steam.
You said that right.
At least in Chicago, we had clubs.
Well, Ren, maybe we ought to take the coach out dancing.
Oh, Willard, you're just so...
What? What do you think? What?
We are going to throw a dance. We are going to throw a party that's going to be so kick-ass that it's going to knock Beaumont right off its track.
You're just asking for a fight.
Bring it on.
Are you ready to take on Reverend Moore?
I'll take on anybody.
Yeah? What about the town council, huh?
I'll fight City Hall if there's anything worth fighting for. It's freedom. Looking into your eyes, I know I'm right. If there's anything worth the fear, it's worth the fight. No one can tie my hands or make me change my plans. I'm crossing the line, jumping the trap, taking what's mine and not going back. Heaven help the man who fights his fears. Every day I face a new frontier. I can't worry what the world will say. I may fly or fall, but either way, I'm free.
Ren, you ain't free. You're crazy. You know there's a
Well,
law.
maybe that law needs to be changed.
Hello, no one is going to forget about the Batani Bridge accident.
How long do you have to live in that shadow? There's got to be a way out of this.
And the only way out of this is by train.
No, listen. Running away will never make you free. It doesn't matter where you go, I guarantee. As long as we hold our ground, we cannot be bound. We're shaking the past, making a breaks, taking control, if that's
some young people in this community wish to change our law and throw a dance. This morning, let's remind ourselves that this law is not about dancing. This law is a tribute to the lives of 4 young people who held the promise of Beaumont's greatest future. We stand united in honoring their memory. We can face it down. Heaven help me strong, heaven help, make it a for heaven's sake. Who can?
It's called the barbecue. Billboard says it's the hottest little dance palace in the Tri-County area. Think of it as free.
Then what are we waiting for?
Oh my God.
Woke up and like don't remember last night. I just know I wasn't alone. I partied in the fast lane. I was feeling no pain. Somebody carried me home. Now I kick off the sheets, run for the streets. I punch up the clock, but my knees are going one way. Woo, and my knees won't stop. Give me room, 'cause I'm still rocking. We're still rocking, going strong. Keeping the beat, and I'm feeling so good. Lord, I swear that it keeps walking. I'm still rocking all day long. Shaking my shoes, I'm spreading the news that I'm feeling so good.
Look at this. What could Beaumont have against dancing? Isn't this worth fighting for?
Who knew that just 100 miles outside of Beaumont there could be this much culture?
And this much fun!
Let's go break the lock.
Willard, do you want to go dance?
First thing I want to do is find the bathroom.
Something in the ozone shivers up my backbone, making me rock and roll. I shimmy up the sidewalk faster than a tic-tac. People think I'm out of control. How don't worry none, I'm just having fun. Ain't gonna lose my mind. And if anybody asks you, tell them that I'm doing fine. Tell them all that I'm still rocking, going strong. Still got the key, keeping the beat, and I'm feeling so good. Lord, I swear that it keeps walking, still rocking all day long. Shaking my shoes, spreading the news that I'm feeling so good.
I haven't been able to dance like this in years.
You've been living, Beaumont.
Yeah?
Well, no wonder so you're gonna do some tail shaking.
Lord, I swear that it keeps walking, still rocking, going strong. Shaking my shoes, spreading the news that I'm feeling so good.
Hey, she came with me, cowboy. Oh yeah, what's that supposed to be?
Willard, he's just being friendly.
Sure.
It's much earlier than I had to get blood on that pretty little street of yours. It looks like your friend's hair. And ma'am, my condolences.
What does he mean by that?
Hey,
Willard,
you got
hey,
something to say?
I remember who I came with, okay? Now, let's go dance.
I think I'm gonna get me a beer.
Oh my god!
You want a beer?
Hey, hold on! This Who's gonna drive?
I'll drive.
All right, can I have a beer?
Perfect. I make 2 beers.
I want to dance. I want to dance.
I only have 2 hands. Randy, could you help me out here?
Let me guess. Willard's acting weird again.
So it's not just me then.
Rusty, you and Willard have been weird since kindergarten.
No, this night it's different. This is the first night we went out of Beaumont together, and what if that means we don't travel well?
Rusty, it's just a car ride.
No. That makes it the first date, don't you see? I should have known something was wrong. The whole way here, I had to do all the talking. It was all You know what this means, don't you? My baby's in a panic.
Hey. Don't get yourself worked up over it. Come on, I'll dance with you.
What's the deal? You seem a little shaken up.
That's why I'm having the beer. Mama says I can have 1 beer or 1 cigarette. But if I have both, I should never come home again.
Come on, you finally go on a date with Rusty. Now you're just...
Hold on. This is a date. Dude, you took me for a ride. You told Ariel to invite Rusty. It's more like I'm on a date with you.
And you just look so handsome tonight.
Well, thank you. But you stuck me in the backseat with the crazy girl. Won't stop moving and talking.
It's because she's excited to see you.
Oh, okay, sure, Dad. But the problem is,
Yeah?
between you and me, I can't do it.
You can't do it? Oh, you can't do it. No, that's fine, Willard. A lot of people don't do it on the first date.
Yeah.
I mean, people in Chicago don't even do it on the first date.
Oh, really?
I swear.
Oh, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Great. Now let's go dance.
Dance! Dance! What the hell do you think I'm talking about?
Well, when you said you couldn't do it, I thought you just meant...
What? Oh, that! Hell, any idiot can do that! I can't do this! I can't dance!
What?
Did you hear that? Your boyfriend says he can't dance. Oh, come on. Give him a break, guys. It ain't natural.
It's like riding a bike or falling off a log.
It's as easy as learning to swim.
I can't swim.
That's why I said push him in the pool.
Darling, your boyfriend has 2 left feet and you had no idea?
None.
Didn't he ever take you by the arm or sweep you off your feet?
Not yet.
Didn't he ever whisper sweet nothings in your ear?
No, but Willard and I aren't like that. Willard's got lots of other hidden talents. I mean, just look at him.
You were saying?
My baby, he don't talk sweet. He ain't got much to say. But he loves me, loves me, loves me. I know that he loves me anyway. Yeah, maybe he don't dress fine, but I don't really mind.
Did I scare you?
Not at all. No, Harold.
I told her every time you called her.
Thanks. I guess she's busy at home.
She went to Wendy Joe's to study.
Really? I was just there. Wendy Joseph stood up hours ago. I brought special.
Oh,
Who is it, Mike? Mr. Cranston.
Can't remember. I was just looking for Ariel.
Isn't it a little bit late, Mr. Cranston?
Yes, sir. That's why I'm surprised she's not home.
So am I. Good night, Mr. Cranston. And next time, please remember that we have a front door for guests.
Yes, sir.
Where is she?
she went to Wendy Joe's. Don't bother calling, she's not there.
Did you know this?
I did not.
So how does it feel now that she's lying to you, Vi?
I'm not saying anything until I hear an explanation from her.
It was frightening enough when she was running around with Chuck Cranston. Now she's out in the middle of the night with some punk who's campaigning against me and my town council. How long can you keep defending her?
I'm not defending her. We're not on opposite sides here, are we? Or are we?
Where were you?
Oh, Rusty, Wendy, Joe, and I, we were
Don't even bother.
We know you weren't at Wendy Joe's.
Can't believe you're checking up on me.
Honey, how do we know you're not hurt or sick?
I am concerned for your well-being.
Then how come when I'm here you never listen to what I have to say or what I think? The minute I walk out that door, wham, suddenly you're the concerned parent.
She didn't mean that, Shaw.
Stop taking her side. She has to start answering for herself.
I don't know what good that's gonna do. You don't listen to me any more than you listen.
I've never hit anyone. Vi,
I know.
we're losing her. She's becoming willful and obstinate.
Like her father.
I am her spiritual guardian.
You were her friend.
I don't know what to do anymore. I don't understand what's going on.
Yes, you do. Can you find it in your heart to forgive her? Can you stop and see there's part of her that's trying to obey, while part of her is dying to run away? Can't you hear what she's trying to say? Can you find it in your soul to accept her? Can you stumbles on your holy path? Do you have to recommend? Or are there ways to make her understand without using the back of your hand? Can't you remember when we were that age, pumped up with promise and wrestling with rage? Can't you remember when we were a family back when? Could we be one again?
We are a family.
No, ever since the accident, you make impossible demands on Ariel.
I have not confused Ariel's behavior with my son's death.
He was my son too, Shaw. It's been 21 years I've been a minister's wife, and after all that time, I still feel that you're a wonderful preacher. You can lift a congregation up so high they have to look down to see heaven. It's one-on-one where you need a little more work.
I thought at least you would believe in me.
I never stopped. Does it ever cross your mind that I miss you? Is there any chance we'll find the joy that we shared at the start? Can you remember what you felt before that feeling fell apart? Can you find it in your heart? Have you lost my love somewhere far beyond?
Alright, all I'm saying is like the 20 holes in
Guys, hush it. Rick, all we're saying is you're going to be speaking to the town council, so don't mumble. Now, try that last part one more time.
Gotcha. Members of the council, dancing is not a crime.
Yeah.
Ever since the dawn of time, well, if anything, anybody had a right to howl at the moon and dance all night. When folks were tribal, back before the Bible, they were liable to dance when the crops came in, or they pulled all the stops when the earth would spin, or maybe they had a battle to win, so they would dance. Anytime they had the chance, whatever the season or the circumstance, they'd find a reason to throw a party in their pants, so let's do what they did, and let's dance, dance, dance! What do you think?
You said party in your pants.
Yeah, what are you
Guys, cool it.
Now, Ren, you ain't saying your speech is bad. It's just that it's no good.
Well, then what am I supposed to do? I already rewrote it 9 times.
Here's the thing. You're going to be speaking to Reverend Moore and some of the most stubborn people in this town.
You already got half of them boiling mad.
Yeah, the folks are picking sides.
And they ain't picking yours.
Well, maybe this has just gotten out of hand. I'll just get on it.
Whoa, hey there, little buddy. We don't mean to discourage you.
Not after all the signs we painted.
No, the flyers are passed out.
The kids at school are jumping off the walls.
So hang in there.
You just got to rethink your approach. Now, Mama says.
I don't hear what I'm talking about.
Now, wait just a minute. Everything I've ever learned that gets me through the worst, I've learned at my mama's knee. No. Now, anytime I'm turned around, I turn to mama first. And you'd be wise to memorize what mama says to me. Now, mama ain't been wrong yet. I'm
Take that for what it's worth.
Shut up, Garvin! Listen up. Mama says don't use a toaster while standing in the shower. Now who can argue with that? Mama says don't hold your breath for longer than an hour. The woman knows where it's at. Mama says it doesn't matter if you're a king or you're a clown. Once you drive up a mountain, you can't back down. Can't back down, right? Now, Ren, you know you had the pleasure of meeting my mama, but these boys over here had now. Come help me out here, fellas. Mama says, don't drink hot coffee, lie in that bed. Don't even give it a thought, it's a mess. Mama says, never read anything that's bigger than your head. Is she a whiz or what? Oh yes. Mama says, it doesn't matter if you're a kid. Mama says, clown. Once you drive a mountain, you can't back down. Oh, once you drive up a mountain, you can't back down. Now, Mama makes a lot of sense if you know how to listen. She's clear and concise. She's concise. Don't say I'm not son, but she's got to listen. But I say, hey, it's free advice. And what do you expect at that price?
Well, then maybe your mama should give my speech.
Oh, hell no! Everybody in town thinks Mom's crazy. She's got some good advice. Hey, listen. Mama said, what you believe is all you know. And I believe that she's right. Mama said, if you get down, boy, you're not alone. Just means you're ready to fight. Mama says, she says it doesn't matter if you drive a hard bargain or drive around town. Once you drive ceiling. Now, I don't know what that was about. Mama says, don't you want tinfoil? Unless you like that feeling. Somehow she figured that out. Mama says, she said it doesn't matter if you're a king or you're a son. Once you drive up a mountain, remember boy, everyone's counting on you. Once you drive up a mountain, you can't back down. Now that's my mama.
She might have a black eye.
Oh, come on, boys, let's go get Chuck.
Stop! Please don't. I'm in enough trouble tonight. I don't want to cause any more. Chuck's been on a tear since he found about our little field trip down to the barbecue dance palace. He ordered me not to see you anymore, and I told him I see who I like, and then he just started swinging.
Let me take a look at that eye.
I'm just so mad at myself. I don't know why I was with him in the first place.
Maybe you should go see a doctor.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You want me to call your folks?
No, Willard. I swear. I'm okay. I just would like to be alone right now. Come on, guys. Let's get out of here.
You want some company?
No. Yes.
Are you sure? I won't take it personally.
What? Listen. Come on.
Where are we going?
Listen. Come on.
God, the free fall is just a river from up here. Are you nuts?
You know this.
Yeah, aren't we like 40 feet above the water?
But look around. Up here, I can pretend I'm halfway to heaven. I listen to the river, and look what happens.
Whoa. This place is covered in graffiti.
It's not graffiti, it's poetry. I call this place my diary.
You come all the way up here just to write poetry?
Uh-huh. They're all dedicated to Bobby.
Bobby? Who's Bobby?
He's my brother.
He never told me you have a brother.
Well, I had a brother.
Oh.
Bobby was one of the 4 kids who went off the Patani Bridge.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Yep. One of the 4 young people who held the promise of Beaumont's brightest future.
Why didn't I ever know about this?
We never talk about it, and once Dad decided the town needed saving, he never mentioned Bobby again.
You must miss him a whole lot.
I try not to think about it.
That never works. I bet you think about him all the time.
How'd you know that?
I study you.
Really? What do you see?
Someone who's smart.
Thank you.
Maybe a little bit angry.
Maybe a lot.
And someone who's sad. I always wondered where that came from.
Now you know.
What?
I've never felt like anyone's really stopped to look at me.
Really? Because I think about you all the time. You're on my mind 24/7. I thought that dreams belonged to other men. But each time I got close, they'd fall apart again.
I feared my heart would beat in secrecy. I faced the nights alone. Oh, how could I have known that all my life I only needed you? you. You make me forget everything that's wrong with my life.
Really? Is there a lot of things that I'd like to forget too?
Like what?
Like this battle that I'm causing in Beaumont. And I don't even know what I'm going to say to the town council.
That reminds me. You are going to need this.
The Holy Bible?
I marked all the pages.
Whoa, how did you find all these passages? This is amazing.
Are you kidding?
Oh yeah, thanks.
I feared that perfect love was hard to find. I'd almost given up. You must have read my mind.
And all those dreams I saved for a rainy day,
They're finally coming true. I'll share them all with you. 'Cause now we hold the future in our hands. Almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. How could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise.
And in your arms, salvation's not so far away.
It's getting closer, closer every day. Almost paradise. We're knocking on heaven's door. Almost paradise. How could we ask for more? I swear that I can see forever in your eyes. Paradise. Paradise.
So it has been unanimously decided the price of the dog license will go from $3.50 to $4.25. And that takes care of it. Thank you, Lulu. Now, let's consider new business. Before we begin, I want to remind all our young people who have joined us this evening that this meeting is convened to consider official town business. Disturbances will not be tolerated. The floor is now open. Yes?
Hi, I'm Randall Corman. And on behalf of most of the senior class of Beaumont High School, I'd like to move that local ordinance 416, the rule against public dancing in Beaumont, be abolished.
And I, Willard Hewitt of 385 Cloverdale Road, second that motion.
Hello, may I have the floor, please?
Certainly, Reverend.
Mr. McCormick, you wish to change our law because you would like to throw a dance. That is your right. But it is my duty to challenge anti-enterprise, which, in my opinion, fosters the use of alcohol, the abuse of drugs, and most importantly, celebrates spiritual corruption. And I think you're going to find out that most folks in this community agree with me.
You got that right.
Now, if anyone can convince me that there's no danger in your raucous party plans, I might change my mind. But for now, no, I can't condone it.
I would believe a vote is in order.
Wait, hold up. Is there not any kind of discussion?
You're out of line.
It's outrageous. You think you...
Rogers! Sit down. I believe that Mr. McCormick has the right to be heard.
Thank you. I just wanted to say a few words. Because I think this idea really scares a lot of people and it shouldn't. You see, since the oldest times, people dance for a lot of reasons. They dance so that their hunt would be good, or so that they'd have plentiful crops. They dance to show their community spirit and to celebrate. And that's the kind of dancing I'm talking
Mr.
about.
McCormick, we don't need a history lesson.
And aren't we told, oh, excuse me, Reverend. Aren't we told in Psalm 149 to praise ye, Lord, sing unto him a new song, and let us praise his name and dance. And it was King David. King David we were told about in singing. And what did David do? What did David do? Ah, David danced, leaping and dancing before the Lord with all his might. David did, leaping and dancing, which Ecclesiastes assures us of that. There's a time and place before heaven for every circumstance. A time to laugh and a time to weep. There's a time to mourn and there's a time to dance. There was a time for this law, but not anymore. Because this is our time to celebrate life. Because that's the way it was in the beginning, and that's the way it should be now. Thank you.
There is a motion on the floor to repeal local ordinance 416. How does the council vote?
No.
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 The motion has been defeated, and I believe this meeting is adjourned.
Ren, up until now, I've been real proud about keeping my opinion to myself, but if I don't say something, I'm gonna bust.
What's there left to say? I lost. The council voted, and I lost.
Sweetie, you never had a
Mom,
great
that's not funny.
Ren, when you got to the part about dancing and leaping and laughing, which I love, don't get me wrong, I was watching the faces of the town council, and I can assure you, Sean Moore had those votes locked up before he came in here tonight.
You think you just told them how to vote?
You can still sound surprised. I love that about you.
But he's a man of God.
He's a man, and you were railroaded.
God, it's pissing me off.
Good. Now, Reverend Moore said he would reconsider only if someone convinced him there was no danger in your raucous party plan.
Raucous party plan? Mom, do you even believe me? What?
Make him reconsider.
Me?
You.
And him?
Yep.
When?
Now.
But,
Ren,
Mom.
stop! Until you do, you will never make peace with this town or that man.
But what's there left for me to say? I read my speech, I dumped my Bible.
You did everything except speak from your heart.
Reverend Moore is a really smart man.
So are you.
Stubborn.
And you aren't? I'd love to be here to watch, but I've got to get home and close down your aunt and uncle.
I love you, Mom.
You don't have a choice. Now go.
Reverend.
Mr. McCormick, it's late.
Really? I'm wide awake. I have a question to ask you.
And this couldn't wait until morning?
Just one question. Before the council meeting tonight, did you, by any chance, tell the council how to vote?
We discussed the issue, of course.
Did you?
Mr. McCormick, this is more than a matter of dance.
Did you? Look, Reverend, I understand this.
No, I don't think you do. If you did, you wouldn't be provoking your classmates to reopen the wounds we've healed.
They aren't healed. Do you not realize that? If they were, people wouldn't be glaring at me in the street or snubbing my mom in the supermarket. They wouldn't be boycotting my uncle's business, and you wouldn't have
Mr. McCormick, I thought it was time to put an end to this nonsense.
Nonsense! All I ask is who's up for a little dancing? And the only thing that people in this town can think about is the Patani Bridge in Fort...
Mr. McCormick!
And I know that your kid was one of them. And I'm sorry, I truly am, but shutting the world out isn't working.
Oh, and I'm sure you have all the answers.
No, I don't.
And you're going to set me straight.
No, I'm not.
How can you presume to know
I didn't say that!
Good night, Mr. McCormick.
Please, Reverend...
Mr. McCormick, I would like to be alone.
Sir, you already are! We both are. You and me. We both lost somebody. And even though people say they understand, they really don't. And I bet you stop yourself 100 times a day and ask, why? I know that I do. I ask myself, why did my dad leave? Was it something I did? Was it something that I didn't do? Maybe I could have made him stay, maybe I could even bring him back, but I can't. But I don't need to tell you that, because you already know.
I do.
And sure, I may have come to this town a little frustrated and angry and just, damn it, did it feel so good to kick up a fuss. And I know that I hurt a lot of people in the process, and I'm sorry, I truly am. But I'm just so tired of looking backwards, and I can't stand still.
I've noticed.
Look, I know that you're gonna do what you need to do with the dance and all, but thank you just for listening.
Ren, I'm sorry that your father will never get to know you.
Thanks.
Oh yes, he has all the answers. He's gonna set me straight. How can he presume to know what I've been through? He doesn't have a clue. But how could anyone, unless they've had a son, as perfect as a child could be, the best of all the best in me, I push with immortality, my kid. For 16 winters and 15 springs, I had a son. Still it stings when I remember all the things we did, me and my kid. Simple things like fishing at the lake, tiptoeing out before dawn. Bobby would worry if we didn't hurry, all of the fish would be gone. We would sit and huddle in the boat, waiting for something to bite. And I'd watch the sunrise in my own sunspot, and the world would fill up with light. And Bobby would ask a million questions. Daddy, how many is the biggest number? Or, Daddy, why do I have a thumb? And I confess, I didn't always have the answers. I didn't always know which way was true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. As the years went by, we had our differences, but then who doesn't? Even if the friendship wasn't what it was before, we shared a lot. And who'd have thought that so much joy could vanish in a blink? Whoever stops to think, and in that final moment, who knows what went wrong? The questions come too late and linger far too long, and I confess, I don't always have the answers. I don't always know which way is true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. But then look what I do. This boy comes to me, this fatherless child. I scoff at his pain and I send him away. My daughter speaks up and I shout her down. I won't hear a word of what she has to say. My wife reaches out and I turn my back. I send her to bed without even a kiss. Can my God forgive the things I have done, while I cry forgetting how much I'm still missing my son? I'm tired of feeling nothing but now. Maybe the time has come to finally let the world in. But how do I begin? Give me strength and maybe then I can reach my fellow men, so we all may rise again. I confess I don't always have the answers. I don't always know which way is true. Nevertheless, I've always tried to lead with love. That's all that any father can do. This morning I'm speaking to you with a very heavy heart. You see, my friends, as your minister, I should be helping you to find the joy in your lives. Last night I realized I haven't been doing that. After all, we all remember that night 5 years ago when the lives of 4 young people ended on the Batani Bridge. Everyone lost someone that night. A child, a friend, a neighbor. Vi and I. We lost our son. Ariel lost her brother. And somehow I got into my mind that my loss was the greatest, that my pain was the deepest. And then someone much younger than I made me realize how tightly I had been holding on to that memory. A memory that has held me down as surely as a great stone. And I did something I haven't done in a very long time. I let go of my burden. It was a terrifying moment, but it was exhilarating. Today I'm offering you the same opportunity. The senior class of Beaumont High School has asked permission to hold a dance. Ren, I think that might be a good idea. Please join me in asking our Lord to guide and protect our children.
So here's what I was thinking. I could throw a clean sheet over the front seat of the pickup so we don't end up smelling like the dogs.
Uh-huh.
Now, Daddy's suit kind of fits, but I can roll up the pant legs with duct tape.
I think I see where this is going.
Mama can whip up one of them, croissants.
Corsage.
Yeah, one of them.
You're painting a picture for me, aren't you? I see this rusty old truck that smells bad, you wearing a taped up brown suit, and me wearing a corsage made out of God knows what.
So what do you think?
Is there a dance somewhere in there?
Yes, ma'am. You wanna?
Willard, I would love to.
Don't even think about it. You did a good thing this morning, Shaw.
I'm still not sure it was the right thing.
I think it comes close. I've missed you. I've missed us.
I hope you never doubt that I love you. If that's hard to figure out sometimes, well then I apologize. But you are dear to my life than you could ever realize. If I try to make amends, can you show me how Can you find it in your heart?
Shaw,
Yes.
we're almost dancing.